Here we are in Queensferry looking at the great new bridge which is going to span the Forth. The naming ceremony to be called the Queensferry Crossing, which I think is a fantastic choice, chosen by the people of Scotland in this remarkable poll. It's excited this extraordinary amount of interest. And the public have chosen the Queensferry Crossing, I suspect because it has that reflection of history, the fact that there was a ferry here for almost 1,000 years, inaugurated by St Margaret, Queen Margaret. But also the fact that this is the bridge to the future. So it's a name which encompasses the past and the heritage, but also looks to the future. The Queensferry Crossing, Scotland's greatest construction project in a generation and Scotland's newest bridge.
Well, we're about 2 years into the construction phase, which is about a third of the way through the whole construction period, and to date things are going extremely well. We've been focusing very much on the design and the foundations in the first 2 years. Those are now coming towards a completion, and later this year we'll start to see the towers appear out of the Forth. Currently we're running at about 800 jobs on the site, working on the main crossing itself and the approach roads, but that will peak again back at 1,200 towards the end of this year when we start constructing the towers and also the approach viaducts either side of the Forth. Well, now that the name of the bridge has been decided as the Queensferry Crossing, that's something we're all very pleased about. It was a very interesting process that we went through to get to it, and I think it's something we now can all take ownership of, and now the Forth Replacement Crossing has a name. It's going to be the Queensferry Crossing, and it's going to be delivered on time.
I think it's significant in that it represents both sides of the river, both North and South Queensferry. I think it's good, it's easy to understand for visitors and tourists, easy to understand on road signage, good in news report, that it's got the context of the location. So I think it's a very good outcome, and local people speaking to me, certainly Queensferry Crossing was high on their list of choice.
It's our bridge to the future, but it's also been a bridge to recovery. And the building of this bridge, I think, symbolises the process, economic recovery in Scotland. It's had a very substantial economic impact, and hey, it's on time and on budget.